welcome to day 4 of the 7-day series of the Summer Heat program. I'm so excited for this one because I have been requested to do kettlebell workouts, and what is a better program to incorporate kettlebell heated power moves than this series. And as a reminder, please warm up at least 5 minutes before this workout. Kettlebells today, I have 2 different ones. Again, recommendations in the description down below for what weight y'all should use. But for this first one, let's go ahead and come all the way down to the floor. I'm gonna be starting with my heavier lift today. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with our narrow chest presses, tricep focus. And we're gonna go ahead and bring the opposite hand down. And for kettlebells, if y'all are new, especially kettlebells, we're gonna make sure that your wrists are nice and erect here, making sure that the weight of the kettlebell does not take you here. Exhaling to lift up and inhale to hover. Now, if you're already here, let's go ahead and keep moving. 10 reps goal on each side. And I forgot to mention, y'all can also do this exercise or video workout with dumbbells as well. It's gonna look exactly the same. The only difference is that you don't have the weight of the kettlebell on your wrist, but you're more so just doing a unilateral chest press. All right, let's go ahead, keep moving. Whichever equipment you're using today, keep breathing through it right here. Nice deep inhale towards the floor, hover, and then exhaling to press. Nice, looking good, y'all. Keep breathing through it. We just have last 2 coming up right here. And as a reminder, you already know, on your back, make sure to keep squeezing that $100 bill behind your low back. And let's go ahead and slowly switch to the other side. And if you have the kettlebell, you can do more of a traditional switch by bringing it across over your head and then switching to the other side. Except my mat is in the way, so here we go. All right, let's go ahead and begin that second side right here. And for the legs, y'all can keep your legs in what I'm doing right now, keeping both legs bent. Traditionally, when I do teach my clients and everyone now to the virtual world, y'all can do more of a kettlebell Turkish style leg. So y'all can take whichever one you'd like to do for the leg positioning. I just like to teach first in both legs, kind of like when we do a glute bridge. It's a little bit easier and a little bit more stable. But if you are advanced, you can take a Turkish style leg format. Nice, keep breathing through it. But our focus here today is on strong upper body. So didn't want to do too much here for the lower. Nice, looking good, y'all. Reminder to keep breathing. I know as it gets harder, y'all want to hold onto your breath. Last one coming up right here. Looking good. Press. And let's go ahead and slowly release that kettlebell down. Next is our heated power move. So we are actually gonna start and use the same kettlebell here. And a couple different variations for this one. Y'all are just gonna use that one kettlebell or dumbbell if you're still using the dumbbell. Just hold on to the dumbbell. Y'all can either hold the kettlebell in the center position right here, and we're gonna do a little bit faster presses for double arms here. So inhale at the bottom, hover, and then exhaling to press. So this is our power move, or if you like to make it very, very intense and y'all have the kettlebell, y'all can do a bottoms up press diamond right here. Nice. So whichever variation you're taking, 10 good quality reps, and once you get the motion down, so you can get a little bit more speed. It doesn't have to be uncontrolled speed, but just a little bit more. Inhale and exhale here. Keep that navel drawn into the floor. No low back gap, right? $100 bill, do not lose it. Nice, looking good, y'all. Really feeling the heat in the front side of the body and the arms and the core. Nice work. Last 3, breathing. You got this. Almost done here in this one. Last one right here. Nice. And let's go ahead and slowly recover. Set the dumbbell or kettlebell aside. So for swings today, we're gonna go ahead and grab the heavier kettlebell or dumbbell if you have the dumbbell. Again, it's gonna look exactly the same except you're gonna hold the dumbbell like this in the center rather than like this on the horns of the kettlebell. From here, starting off, 1/2 of the weight of the kettlebell is on the floor, half of it is leaning away towards you. We're gonna hold on towards the horns of the kettlebell here, and right here we're having a nice slight bend into the knees, hips are pushed back, core is engaged. We're holding our breath for just a second as we lift the kettlebell off the floor, soft bend into those elbows as well. Exhale, bring it back, inhale, forward. Nice, all right. So here we are coming into 10 good quality swings. And again, if you are with the dumbbell, it's gonna look very, very similar. Might not be as fluid as a kettlebell, but you're still right here. And right here at the top, same as squats, do not break past neutral, right? Keep your pelvis nice and neutral. Squeeze your butt cheeks inward rather than upwards. Nice, looking good, y'all. And keep a soft bend into those elbows right here. Imagine someone has a board behind you, a wooden board, and you're trying to break it. So really shift your hips back, especially at the bottom. Nice. Last one, right here. Boom, and reset. Kettlebell comes down nice and gracefully on the floor. And we're coming into our power move. I know that one just felt like a power move, but this next one we are doing single arm, and we're gonna be switching. We're tilting the kettlebell. Again, same as we just did with the double, just now singles. And if you need to drop down the weight, please do so. Do not dislocate an arm today, especially if you've never done this before. All right, let's go ahead and begin right here. Exhale back, inhale, switch right here. Nice, looking good. And this one, sorry, I can't really break it down too much, but imagine, right, it's going really, really slow and you're switching for the kettlebell at the top. And here, just switch and boom. Right arm, back, left arm, back. Nice, looking good, y'all. And slight bend into those elbows. Do not hyperextend, right? Those elbows. We're not dislocating joints today. Nice, hips nice and back. Break that board behind you, that target. Nice, awesome work here. Last 2 reps. Keep breathing through it, y'all. Nice, awesome work. Last one, coming up on each side. Keep breathing, keep that core nice and tight. And let's go ahead and slowly rest. Whew. Do you feel it yet? Should feel amazing. All right, next step, we're gonna come into our next strengthening, or our last strengthening, I should say. We're coming up in our finale here. So, catch your breath. I am huffing and puffing for sure. Now, with the heavier kettlebell or dumbbell, we're gonna go ahead and for dumbbells, it's gonna look very, very similar, except you're gonna be holding the dumbbell horizontally and rotating in the center. Hold to the other side in the back position, right here. All right, and then it's gonna look exactly the same with our kettlebell. So here, holding onto the horns of the kettlebell here, passing through one arm, right arm, horn, and then horn. So think of it as it's almost like it's in a tilted position. It's gonna allow you to grab the kettlebell handle a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and begin. If you haven't already, we have 10 in one direction, 10 in the other. Main thing here is to keep that core nice and braced, right? The moment you break past that bracing, you're gonna feel your low back. If you feel your low back, please reset the dumbbell or kettlebell and reset your spine. Squeeze your navel in towards the center line and make sure your glutes, right, is engaged inwards rather than outwards. And that's gonna help with the reset. Nice, looking good. Last one in this direction. And let's go ahead and switch sides right here. And again, the more you do this, the more it's gonna feel more fluid at first, especially when I remember I started doing something like this. It was definitely very, very robotic. I was like, you know, boom. And then I was like, wait, is it like this? So no worries. Again, if this is your first time, just take it nice and slow, right? This is not the power move. So just take it nice and slow. Just engage your abdominal muscles, engage your arms, right? Slight bend in those elbows and just do the best you can. The main thing here is to not stop, right? Just keep going. Just engage those muscle groups. And anytime it's too much, you can always drop the weight down. Nice, looking good. Last one, right here. Boom, and boom, nice. All right, last power move of the day. We are doing a combination. So we're gonna go ahead and come into something really, really fun. Y'all can keep the heavier set. I am gonna drop down to my lighter set. But either way, we're gonna be right here all together. So even with the dumbbell, gonna look exactly the same, just hold on to the handle in the center. All right, from here, last power move. We're coming into, again, our hip shift back, core is engaged, breath retention here. Screw the back shoulders behind you right here. At the same time, we are exhaling, bring that dumbbell or kettlebell with you. We're gonna go ahead and rotate through the arm, supine position, and then coming into our bicep curl essentially. And then at the top, we are pressing elbow towards the midline, pressing, narrow press, exhale here, kind of like when we do a snatch clean situation. And then we're gonna switch sides. And at the bottom, I have my kettlebell slash dumbbell hovered here because I'm gonna switch at the bottom, right? And then corkscrew those arm, the back engaged, bicep curl here, narrow press to the side, exhale, shoulder engagement, lat and core. Nice, all right. Let's go ahead and begin right here. Took it a little bit slower so y'all can find the positioning, but we're gonna go faster. All right, let's go right here. Boom and boom. Nice. And if you wanna add a swing like I am, you can, that's optional. Or again, you can reset if it's too much, reset right here. Boom and boom. Wherever you are, I want you to keep going, right? Do not give up, right? This is our last move of the day, right? So do not give up. I know it's a lot today, especially if you've never done kettlebells, but I know you can do it, right? Just break it down. If you can't go as fast, no worries. Just give it your best you can and move as quickly as you can, but engaged and controlled. That's all that matters. As long as you're moving, you're breathing, you feel the movements and the exercises effectively, I am so, so happy and so proud of you. Nice. Again, showing up is the hardest part of working out, and the fact that you showed up today is all that matters. You wanted to be the better version of yourself, and here you are succeeding, because not everyone can say the same. Not everyone can say they showed up to this hard exercise and workout, right? But you did. Nice. Keep breathing. You got this. A little bit faster if you can for last two on each side. Nice. Looking good, y'all. Do not give up right here. I know these are tough, but we're almost done. Last one right here on each side. Let's go. Boom. Breathing through it. Inhale down. Exhale, rotate, press, and slowly, slowly bring the kettlebell and dumbbell down. That is it for this workout today. It was a quick, effective power sequence. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. If y'all like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing y'all for day 5. Have a wonderful day. Bye, y'all.